The sports world is remembering NFL icon John Madden. The legendary coach, broadcaster, and video game mogul died Tuesday at the age of 85. CBS special correspondent James Brown looks back at his monumental career.
I first knew of John Madden when I saw the passionate young coach leading the Oakland Raiders, the bad boys of the NFL in the early 1970s.
Okay, back defense! Knock it to him!
Madden was a player's coach who did not have many rules. He simply said, be on time, be prepared, and play like heck when I tell you to. That led Oakland to 7 AFC titles and a Super Bowl championship in 1977.
And the Raiders have won. They are the world champs.
Madden then took his love of the game to the broadcast booth.
Hi, I'm John Madden. Pat Summerall and I have been with both the teams all week.
Teaming up with the unselfish Pat Summerall to call games on CBS and then to Fox and NBC Sports for 30 years, earning 16 Emmys along the way.
We call it just BGD, just big guy defense, that's all.
John Madden never stopped coaching football. For millions of Americans, he took a complicated game, made it fun and easier to understand.
They bring from the outside and boom, two up the middle.
He became a national pitchman, endorsing several products.
Boom, tough acting to acting.
And later a video game Hall of Famer. He kicked off a revolution in the industry, creating a game with EA Sports, the groundbreaking football franchise, Madden NFL. His voice, his smile were infectious, and his fear of flying was legendary. When John Madden pulled up to the stadium in his tour bus, the Madden Cruiser, everyone knew that this was the game of the week. The game was John Madden, and we were all better having the opportunity to work with and learn from him. James Brown, CBS News, New York.
CBS Sports analyst and two-time Super Bowl champion Bryant McFadden joins us now for more. Bryant, thank you so much for joining us. As a former NFL player turned broadcaster, how did John Madden contribute to your love of football?
He was very, very impactful when it comes to what football meant to me. And John Madden meant so much to me, Miss Elise, that I decided to cater my collegiate degree to video games because of my love for his video game. I ended up getting my degree in computer graphic design, and I just wanted to be a part of the video game world to some degree, not to mention EA Sports. So me just growing up a football fan and watching him throughout his time in the mid-'80s and then getting into the video game world and then, of course, calling games. John Madden was very, very impactful in football, not just NFL, but collegiately, high school level, pee-wee level. It didn't matter exactly when you were born, but at some point in time, you knew who John Madden was. And he was one of the more iconic pioneers for the game, and he will forever be remembered.
You also made the All-Madden team, standout players recognized for their talent. What did that recognition mean to you?
It meant the world, because the thing about John Madden, when he recognized you as being one of the top players in your position, that meant more than hearing it from a coach, hearing it from a reporter, hearing it from a fan. Because his football eye was the ultimate eye that you wanted to be able to get praise from. He was so well respected. So when he came up with his list of the All-Madden team, just being able to hear his name, hear your name come from his mouth, meant the world. And that was a bigger deal than making the Pro Bowl. That was a bigger deal than making the All-Pro team. When you make the All-Madden team, you knew you were doing something good, and that's just the respect that he commanded and that he received from all the peers that was associated with the NFL.
Yeah. Football can be a complicated game, yet John Madden had a way of making the sport accessible. Part of that was his namesake video game, Madden NFL. You said that it changed your life, but how did that game change sports and gaming culture overall?
It made people want to learn more about football. One thing about video games, there's no age when it comes to sports. You can play at 4, 5, 6. You can play when you're 70, you can play when you're 80. It didn't matter what gender you were. If you wanted to participate in Madden, you can. Even right now, as we're holding this interview, we're talking, my twins are playing Madden right now. And my daughter, she's 8 years old. She doesn't like football at all. Anytime she has to go watch her little brother play flag football, she's taking a book because she's not she doesn't care about what is actually going on. But get this, she loves the video game. And it doesn't make any sense to me because I'm like, yo, Kennedy, you don't like football, but you love playing the video game. And she's like, yeah, well, it's different. I can play, I can control, I can do this, I can do that. So I'm like, why don't you like supporting your brother when he's playing flag football? Well, because it's boring. I'm like, well, you're playing a video game. That's the impact that Madden has had throughout his video game career and beyond since he's left us. I mean, anyone can pick up a controller and have fun. And like I said, literally, I'm not lying. Right now, while I'm talking to you, my twins are playing Madden, and my daughter actually hates football, but she loves the video game.
For you to be able to share the game with her in that way, as someone who played football, you call games, you majored in gaming, for you to be able to share the game in that way with Kennedy, how does that make you feel?
It makes me feel good. Number one, just for them to understand the creativity in sports. Number two, sports creates a competitive nature. And when you're playing video games, when you're playing cards, it creates that competitive drive that you have, and you're able to unleash that. And for me, growing up as a child playing video games, playing Madden on Sega, when it was a Sega Genesis, and then eventually getting to the PlayStation world, I was determined to win. I was determined to win. And now understanding and seeing how video games can really impact my children's life the same way it did for me, it's amazing. I just love seeing them compete. I love seeing them argue. I love seeing them not wanting to lose. That's the most important thing that I continue to emphasize for me as a parent. You should never accept losing. And that's the impact, like I said, that Madden has had, not just in the reality terms of things with football, but when it comes to gaming. The ultimate gamer, everyone knows about Madden. If you don't like football, you've heard about Madden. You probably played the game as well, and that will forever be here with us as long as we're breathing.
A strong legacy indeed. Bryant McFadden, thank you.